I came here like four or 5 weeks ago with this idea to make this piece. And then when I was making sketches for it, you know, things came together, and I thought, okay, Switzerland is an interesting place to make a piece about economic models. So all the characters in the mobile, there are all like the 6 most important economists or economic inspirators from the last 100 years. So, well, one that everybody recognizes will be Karl Marx, of course, Friedrich Hayek, Keynes, Milton Friedman, Alan Greenspan. So these are all figures who work behind the scene of capitalism, of our society, of our economic world. And but nobody really knows them because, you know, people, they are the inspirators for the politicians. Like this is the inspiration, this is the man who invented the idea of the Marshall Plan. And these are all these issues are now very debated and very discussed in the 21st century, where capitalism is something that is questioned for a lot of different reasons. And this idea of a debate, of a mobile, of all these different movements moving around in different directions and a constant movement, I thought they would fit it really nice in the idea of a mobile, where there's also like unpredictable movements. And then also I thought about adding something Swiss to it, and then I came with this idea of using the Swiss bells. In Dutch, you have a word called klokkenluider, and that's somebody, when there's something wrong, he will raise alarm. A whistleblower in English. It goes well together, economy and shadows, because there's this whole mechanism nobody understands, even these guys. It's all behind. You only see the shadows, you know. I like to work with acoustic sounds. When I work with shadow, I work also with sound. For me, there's one very important reason for that, is that you know, and every object has a sound. You hit it, and it has a shadow. You put a light, and you create a shadow. So the sound and the shadow are things that are in the object, but that you have to interfere with the object to show that, or to hear that. First, you only hear the things. You hear the sounds, and you see the shadows. And when the shadow is not, when the shadow is not there, the object is not there. When the sound is not there, the object is also not there. But it's hidden behind this veil. So it creates something very temporary of objects. You know, so objects become time instead of you know, become very temporary. And so yeah, that's something I find very beautiful to work with. Yeah.